Have you ever had a weird dream that made you question reality for a moment? Like, are you in a Harry Potter movie now? Or maybe you were hanging out with your childhood teddy bear in a world where everyone speaks in rhymes. Well, those bizarre dreams are a normal part of life. But until recently, we didn't know why exactly our brains take us on nightly adventures to strange lands. Dreams happen mostly during a phase of sleep called REM, which stands for rapid eye movement. It's also when the brain is most active, which isn't all that surprising since it's hardwired to do some serious processing during sleep. During REM sleep, the brainstem sends signals to the rest of the body to basically shut down, so you don't move around much or talk or anything. And that allows the cerebral cortex, the wrinkly outer layer of the brain, to get super active. It's during this time that the brain mixes and matches memories, emotions, and random signals from the body to create whatever the heck you're dreaming about. So what makes these combinations so strange? Well, it is because the parts of the brain that make decisions based on logic and reason tend to be less active during REM sleep. Instead, the limbic system takes over, which is the part of the brain responsible for more primal functions and, you guessed it, emotions. That means that instead of being a well-adjusted adult, your brain is basically running on the same emotional and mental wavelength as an infant. No wonder talking teddy bears don't seem that far-fetched. Okay, but why does the brain do this? One prevailing theory is that dreams help the brain process things like fears and other intense emotions that need more attention. Kind of like how you might revisit a traumatic event in therapy to work through your feelings about it. For example, one study found that people who had a nightmare about a specific fear felt less afraid of that thing the next day after they dreamed about it. Other research suggests that dreams may help us process not only our emotions, but mundane daytime events too. In other words, dreams could help us make sense of our daily lives, even if it doesn't seem like there's any connection between your daytime reality and dreamtime adventures. Some scientists even think that dreams help prepare us for real-life challenges by putting us in situations where we have to figure out solutions to problems. But not all scientists agree with that. There's another camp that thinks dreams are basically just random brain noise during sleep. They call it the activation synthesis model, which basically says that the brain creates a story to go along with all that random activity. If that's true, then a lot of your dreams are just your brain making the best of a random set of inputs. Kind of like how you might make up a story to go along with the cloud shape in the sky. So if that's the case, why do some dreams feel so prophetic? Like how sometimes you'll dream about something, and then it happens in real life, like the activation synthesis model. Proponents would argue that these coincidences are just that, coincidences. After all, we have thousands of dreams over our lifetimes, so it's bound to happen that some of them will come true. Plus, it's likely that we remember dreams that seem important or meaningful to us, including those that seem prophetic. On the other hand, proponents of the emotion processing model would say that dreams reflect things that are on our minds, even if we don't consciously realize it. That's why it can feel like your dreams are trying to tell you something. But it's up to you to figure out what that message is. And while researchers continue to debate the meaning of dreams, if any, there's one thing we can all agree on: they're definitely a wild ride. Thanks for watching.